Are you thinking about making a move to Summerfield, North Carolina? I am here today to take you on a tour of the 5 best neighborhoods in Summerfield, and you're going to want to check it out. My name is Meredith Parsons. I'm a realtor. I live here. I love it here. I want you to visit, and I want you to love it here as much as I do. Each week, I'm going to be taking you on a little tour, a little adventure of all things Greensboro Triad area, and I don't want you to miss out. So like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You ready to go check out those Summerfield houses? Let's go. Today I'm going to be showing you the 5 best neighborhoods in Summerfield, North Carolina. And if you stick to the end, I'm going to show you the one that is the best bang for your buck that I think that you're going to find in Summerfield. And you're going to want to stick to the end and check it out. So let's go. The first neighborhood that we're checking out is Lennox Woods. And this is the most farthest away neighborhood from Greensboro that I'm going to be showing you today. It is a good 30 minutes from here to downtown Greensboro, and it's 20 minutes to the airport. So you're much further out, you're past the loop, you're past everything. But that may be perfect for you, right? So everything that I'm showing you today in Summerfield all have county taxes. So you're definitely out in the county, you're definitely out in the country. So that's a plus. This neighborhood, they were built in the late 1990s, early 2000s, and they're still building. There's a whole section that they've added on, and I think there's like maybe 20 or 25 houses that are lots still available to be building houses, which is great if you're looking to move out here. The schools are all northern schools, northern elementary, middle, and high school. So check out greatschools.org. And so this one you are further out, and so that's either a plus or minus for you depending on what you need. The closest grocery store is about 12 minutes away. The closest Target, I'd say Target or Walmart, it's a good 20 minutes away. So that's something that you need to keep in mind of like where you need to go, what you need to do. But let me give you a pan of what it looks like here. The lots are, about an acre, around an acre or larger, just depending. So you're going to have a bigger lot, which, people want grass. People moving from cities, that's all they say is they want a yard. So that's what they have here. For the most part, everything out in Summerfield has bigger size lots. So that's a good thing. If that's what you're wanting, is some land, you've got it out here. This neighborhood does have a pool and tennis courts, so that's something that's included in your HOAs. Okay, I'll go drive you around the neighborhood and show you what the neighborhood looks like, and then we're gonna go head over to our second neighborhood. So we're gonna see 5, so we've got 1 down. Okay, let's go. Our second stop is Henson Forest, and if you had checked out my video before on Summerfield, you will see that we have already been here. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods. Some of the neighborhood does have sidewalks, not all of it. If you want me to spin it around and show you it, there aren't sidewalks here, but this neighborhood is not a cut through. It's just one little neighborhood. I would not worry about people speeding through here, but this neighborhood, I love this neighborhood. It is right by, if you're looking at the clock, the last one where we just were, I would say was straight up at like 12 o'clock. And this one in Summerfield, away from Greensboro, it's up at like 10:30. So here you're right outside of the loop, which makes it great with this, we're right around 73. So you can just hop on 73 and be in Greensboro real quick, or jump on the loop. So that's what makes this neighborhood so awesome. They have a really big, huge community that goes with it. I actually sold the house to who I call the cruise director. She does all the fun things like for the kids and adults and the families here. They do stuff at the pool. They have their own swim team, and it's really like a lot of fun. They do a lot of social activities. And so the houses out here, this neighborhood was built in the early 2000s. There's still lots available, so they're still building out here, not a ton, but these lots are about an acre and larger, and the houses range from like $6 to well over $1 million. The HOA is $480 a quarter, and that goes to the neighborhood pool and the tennis courts and the clubhouse that you have here. So, I mean, that's not a lot of money to have a pool like right here in your own little development. So this is a great neighborhood, and where it's located, your schools here would be Summerfield for your elementary, and then Northern. So those are the schools here, and you can be downtown in 25 minutes. You can be at the airport in 12. So you just hop on 73, and that's going to take you right on down to the airport. So this one is closer compared to the first one at Lennox Woods. Lennox Woods is it's really far out. So you can go check out the other video on Summerfield, and you can see like how close, what everything looks like close by. But well, here's some sidewalks. They must be slowly adding them in through the neighborhood. And y'all, look at these look at these clouds. Do you think I'm gonna get caught out in this rain? Because I've driven out here and I am determined to make this video for you. So you may be seeing me with this selfie stick and with an umbrella, and I'm here for it. Because that's going to have to be funny, right? Watching me do that. Great neighborhood, great location, easy to get around, good family feel, or like good community feel to it. Like a family, but it's still a community. Okay, let's go check out the third neighborhood, which is the Vineyards. And that's closer into town. We're gonna work our way in, and then we're gonna work our way over to the best deal for our fifth neighborhood. Okay, let's go check out the Vineyards. Get the storm behind us. I will not quit. So I am at the pool house right here. Okay, so the third stop, we are at the Vineyards in Summerfield. This neighborhood was established in like in the early 2000s, and I just saw lightning. Okay, so I may just have to drive you around and talk at the same time. This is one of my fears, is to get hit by lightning or have a tree fall on me during a storm with high winds. I mean, it's pouring. You see it? Can't really tell how bad it is. So the Vineyards prices, they price from about $700,000 to $1 million. So they're on the higher price range, but they are closer into town. You're right off of Battleground. So you're much closer to the loop that goes around. You can get everywhere quicker. You're 3 minutes from the grocery store. So Food Lion's 3 minutes away. What makes this neighborhood great? You get a pool with it. It has lower HOAs as opposed to some of the other ones. The HOA is $170 a month, but you get a pool house, and you get tennis courts, and you get a pool, which is right behind you with this beautiful arbor that's gonna hopefully not fall on me when I get in my car. But yeah, it's a really great neighborhood. The location is good, right on kind of the outskirts of Summerfield, close to Greensboro, but you're still getting Summerfield County taxes, which is awesome, right? Because who doesn't want to save money in taxes? So I'm going to try and not get soaking wet and get in my car and then drive you around the neighborhood so I can show you wet houses. Oh, location-wise, you're 20 minutes to downtown. I'm sorry. That was lightning. We're totally going to get hit by lightning. We're 20 minutes to downtown, 15 minutes to the airport. I'm gonna get in the car. Maybe I'll be safer in the box. Okay, let's go drive around, or we'll just wait for it to stop raining. This is fun though. Definitely a new one for me. I forgot to tell you that it was Summerfield for elementary school, and then Northern schools, and then Northern schools. This weather's really got me not focused. still sitting here because I don't want to get hit by lightning. I mean, I love you, but not enough to get hit by lightning. Our fourth stop is at Polo Farms, and we are almost right next to where we just were in the Vineyards. It's thundering, it's lightning, and I'm underneath the tree. Like, the three things that I fear of is a tree falling on me. It's fine, I'll be quick. So this neighborhood is probably one of the older neighborhoods that I'm showing you today. It started in the late 90s and newer. They have bigger lots here. They're around 1 to 2 acre lots, so they're much bigger than what they were at the other neighborhoods. I mean, some of them, if it's a 1 acre, then it's apples to apples, right? But this one's different in the sense that, well, it does have a pool. It offers a pool and tennis courts. You can see behind me, it's got a playground. But what this one has that the other ones don't are a horse stable. If you're an equestrian and looking for some place to be, this may be the neighborhood for you. And where this is located it is closer into town. So you can be to the grocery store in 3 minutes, you can be to the airport in 12 minutes, you can be downtown in like 25 minutes. But you're right by the loop, so you can jump on that and then hop on that and scoot everywhere. Battleground is not far away, that's 220, and all those big box stores are there. So this is a good neighborhood if you're looking in the 6s to well over $1 million. So bigger lots, big size price, but you are in the county where things are you're gonna have cheaper taxes. So that's just something to keep in mind. And let me get in the car and hide from the lightning, and we're gonna check out our 5th and final stop. You've made it this far, and hopefully it's gonna be clear on the western side of Summerfield. Okay, let's go check it out. You have made it to our 5th and final stop, and I appreciate you staying through storms and me being a little bit worried, a lot worried that I was going to get hit by lightning or have a tree fall on me. So we have made it to Trotter's Ridge, and this is on the western side of Summerfield. So we've gone from the very far, like northeast, to right north, and then kind of back down, and now we're over on the west. But so this section, this neighborhood has about acre-sized lots, and this is the most affordable neighborhood that we're going to be seeing today. They actually have houses here in the 400s, so that's a really good deal to be in an actual neighborhood out in Summerfield. Usually, as you can tell from the other houses, they've been quite expensive and luxury homes, some of them in the millions. So these run about 400 to the middle 8. And like this house, I mean, I don't know the size of that house, but I bet you it's bigger than it looks. I mean, it's still thundering, but it's gorgeous out now. It's always pretty after a storm. This one has an HOA. It is $425 annually, but there is no pool. This is the only neighborhood that we've seen today that does not have a pool. I've hidden out of them, several of them during the rain. So this one does not, but the lots are big enough that you can put it in a pool if you wanted to, depending on where the septic is. So most of these that we saw today, you're probably going to have septic. I don't know that any of them had a neighborhood septic, but don't quote me on that. This one, unlike the other ones, you would go to Oak Ridge for elementary school and then Northwest for middle and high school. So that's different because all the other ones were northern, middle, and high school. So that's something different than the other one. So this one is smaller, not smaller, but has houses that are less expensive, and you would be going to a different school, but you are in the county and you are only paying county taxes, which is pretty cool. You can be to the airport in 12 minutes I think it's 12. And downtown, it's going to take 25 minutes because you're all the way across. You're all the way across town. So that part's going to take you a little bit longer, but you can get on 73 Bryan Boulevard and get right down to the shops on New Garden. So you have a Target and 3 different grocery stores there, and an Aldi. That's a grocery store too. You got 4 grocery stores all right there with shops. So everything is pretty convenient. So yeah. So I mean, this is a good option too. Another great neighborhood in Summerfield. Summerfield's pretty good. It's a pretty cool area. It is, because you know, it's not that many people that live here. It's only like population 8 to 11 roughly thousand. So it's small, but you are still close to the airport and you can get downtown really quickly. So got wet leaves and grass in my shoes. So thanks for sticking to the end. This has been interesting to say the least. And I did not get hit by lightning or a tree. So I mean, cheers to that. So come back next time. I'm gonna be picking out the 5 best neighborhoods in Oak Ridge, and you're gonna wanna check those out. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comments below. And I do appreciate you coming. So if you liked it, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that too. Okay, I'll see you next time.